everybody, and welcome to Real Life Wednesdays here on The Crunch. Today we tell the stories of everyday people. Now today's guest is somebody who makes dreams come true for a living. That is literally what she does. We're going to spend a little time talking to her, finding out what makes her tick and exploring her plans for the future. With me in the studio today is Feyikemi Kukoyi. She's the lead event planner for FTK Konnect events. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you on.
I'm thrilled to be here.
So tell us a little bit about FTK Konnect.
FTK Konnect Events is a wedding and events planning company. Physically located in the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia, but plan events worldwide. I mean, I've planned events in South Africa, Canada, Nigeria, Dubai, and just a list of other countries. Yeah. So we're an international event planning company, and we just love what we do.
Now, you've been in business about 10 years.
Yes.
How has the event planning world evolved since you started?
Goodness. Oh my goodness, it has truly evolved. I mean, you guys live in Nigeria on a regular basis and you see how each event seems to top itself. Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of glitz and glam, a lot of it factor, a lot of unique things that happen. People want to go bigger and better. Yes. So I've learned through the years how to make events unique and to make it personalized to whoever I'm catering to, the couple, their guests. I mean, it's just, the list is endless of how it's been. There are some events that are actually simplified, but really unique and nice. Yeah. So from small gatherings to large gatherings, over the years, we've gone from sometimes simple to unique, complicated entertainment factor, and just everything within 4 hours of what it is that most people party for.
What would you say is your strongest point as a business?
Strongest point as an event planner? Yeah. Just the passion that I have for it. I do it strictly from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. Like, I'm so into the event planning business, it's almost ridiculous, because it was born out of passion. It was born out of just enjoying it, doing it for friends and family, and then we realized that there was a need to bring it into a business setting. Yeah. So I was already in love with what I did, not giving myself any title as a CEO or founder. I just did it. You know, people said, oh, I want to plan something for my friend or my husband, and I was like, oh, I have this idea, and I just automatically just really love what I did. And so the business part of it for me, honestly, is more of the passion, which can sound crazy because for some people it could be the money, it could be because it's what is reigning now, everybody wants to do events. For me, honestly, it's just the passion and the ability to be able to create something for someone and just make their dreams or whatever the dream event just happen.
Now, when somebody has an event coming up, the chances are usually they have this thing in their head. Now, with your experience, I'm sure sometimes you look at some of those and you're like, okay, this might not translate so well in reality. How do you handle that?
So what I do first, when I know that a couple or a particular client is interested in our services, is to actually do a sit-down consultation meeting with them. It's truly helped me. When I first started, I just kind of dabbled into things and did it for them, and it never worked out that way. So now that I've been a little bit more experienced, I sit down with them for at least an hour before we even sign a contract. So it's more of getting to know who I'm dealing with. So even if they're not sure of what their theme is or what they're truly trying to accomplish, except for the fact that celebrating, I dig deep a little bit and find out what it is, or try to find out who they are and match it with their event. So I help people create their themes if they don't have one. And I've had people who are like, I don't want any theme, I just want to have fun. You know, and we're also able to personalize their events as a fun event.
Do you have one event that you look back on and you're like, that one was everything times a million?
Oh my God, there are a couple, so it's not just one. But if I have to choose one, I've had one of the best weddings ever. Like, it was simple, it was not complicated. guest RSVP'd. It was one of the smallest weddings we've ever done at FTK Konnect events. Not that I'm not an advocate for huge or large events, but I've noticed that the more intimate, the more you have fun. You know, the couple and everyone, including the guests, let their guards down. They have more fun. They go down to earth. And I'm telling you, this wedding was small, but it was very unique. The colors were beautiful. It popped. It was yellow and gray. It was a small outdoor ceremony wedding with an outdoor gazebo wedding and the wedding reception, and it was just 140 people. But I tell you, every detail, including the food, the hors d'oeuvres, the cocktail, appetizer, everything was well thought of, and guests truly had fun. I still remember that wedding till this day. It's one of my standout moments.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we get back, Feyikemi will be telling us about her newest venture and what we should be looking forward to with the FTK Konnect events. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're still here with Feyikemi Kukoyi. She's the lead event planner, like I said, for FTK Konnect events. Now, she's given us a whole load of background about how she got into the business, what rocks, how she approaches it. There's something new happening with you, though.
Yes.
You've recently gotten into reality TV.
Yes, and I love it. I totally love it. So Weddings, Events, and Beyond by FTK, which is me, is my newest baby. I have 2 kids, but I have to make this my 3rd child. I love it, and I've been thinking about it for years, and it finally manifested in March of this year. It's a reality series that not only focuses on wedding couples, but also as celebrants, like if you're having a birthday, graduation, cocktail, whatever event it is, everything in between, social gathering, corporate events, it's all lumped up into this reality series, and it just simply gives our viewers the opportunity to see a behind-the-scene moment, to engage them in what goes on behind the scene. You know, for a wedding, for instance, if you are, people see when a guy proposes to the girl and they're like, oh, she said yes, and then they fast forward to the wedding day. I do, but between proposing and the actual wedding day, there's a whole lot of behind the scene moments that go on with, you know, vendors and securing a venue and just whatever it takes to bring the wedding or whatever event it is into reality. I want to give people the opportunity to be able to see the behind the scene and also get encouraged from that and learn to maybe put a budget together. Just don't say, oh, we're going to get married in 6 months. No, it would give you a reality view of what it is to put an event together, especially weddings. You just don't wake up and get married tomorrow.
It doesn't work like that. Now, you produce events.
Yes.
What was the difference between producing events and then producing TV? Now, I know about TV, but how did they, you know, pair up against each other?
Yeah, it was, you know, when you're thinking about something and you're like, I want to check this, you know, as one of the things that I've accomplished in my life, and you're not really putting the expertise, or I didn't go to school to go produce. I just knew that there was a need that I wanted to share with the world, and I just wanted to do it. So without really going to school for it, but because I already had a passion-driven event planning company, I thought, okay, it will be easy to just put together my thoughts on paper and
make it happen.
Well, no, I had a rude awakening. It is not as easy as it looks. So with event planning, it's my #1 focus. I'm so into it. I don't have to think much to get things done because I'm already used to it. With the producing of a reality series, I honestly have to sit down,
check every single step.
Even though it's not scripted, you still want certain things to pan out.
You need a direction.
Right, you need direction. So it's been a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. There's been bumps along the road, but it's necessary because I welcome challenges, and so I love a good challenge, and it's been a great challenge. I finally had 10 episodes off of season 1. I know.
Fantastic.
And we're currently shooting season 2.
So where can we watch the show? How can we connect with you? You know, just tell us everything.
Okay, so you can connect, people can connect with us on YouTube. It's the channel is FTK Konnect TV. You're able to watch the entire season 1, which has 10 episodes, as well as stay tuned for season 2.
All right, and going forward, what do you see in the future? Any plans, you know, something else to create?
Oh my goodness, that's the problem right there. I'm always constantly thinking, too many ideas, always wanting to create. I launched another venture earlier this year, which is a Valentine's Ball that Bella and I just supported. I've also been thinking about that concurrently for like about 3 years and 4 years with the Web by FTK YouTube channel, and that finally also materialized on February 14th.
Congratulations.
So it's always just a lot of things going on in this little brain of mine. But I'm really looking forward to launching my book in 2017, 2018. It's going to be a handbook that helps people, because when I first started, I didn't feel like I was encouraged or supported enough. And it's been hard, and sometimes it is still hard. So for people who are thinking, how can I get into the business? How can I follow my passion? I say, as long as you have it in your heart, please just go for it. It's hard, but start where you are, and eventually it will catch on, whether people support you or not. So I want to be able to tell my story. I feel like I have ongoing testimonies in my life that I want to share with people. So 2017, 2018, there will be a book authored by me.
Congratulations.
By God's grace, yes.
Congratulations
Thank
in
you.
advance. I love the fact that there's so many aspects of your creativity, all within the area of your strength, but in so many different ways. I know you must be incredibly busy, but also incredibly fulfilled.
Yes, I'm truly, truly fulfilled. I was just recently asked by Guardian, because I was featured on the Guardian Woman, why I left corporate America. And I worked in corporate America for 10 years. It was hard. I got paid good money. But you know, when there's just that thing where there's a void and you just want to go for your passion. I mean, it's not easy, so let me not paint this perfect picture. Sometimes I'm like, oh wait, I need my paycheck. And then I'm like, wait, you're the CEO, you get to do whatever you want. So it's not been easy, but yeah, definitely fulfilled.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Thank you so much for sharing your plans.
Thank you for having me.
Like you said, it's not easy, and I know that there are many people who will take from what you've said for their own businesses, for their own dreams, for their own events, and you guys should definitely check her out. I mean, she'll do you guys really, really nice, I think. And if you come and get in contact with her from the show, you should let her know. I'm sure that,
absolutely,
I mean, they would
that
like
would
that.
be great to know. Yes.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Looking forward to seeing some of the great stuff you're doing here in the country.
Absolutely.
Guys, another quick break. We'll be right back.